What is up, you beautiful people? I am Rito, and in this video I want to talk about company formation for Shopify dropshipping stores. Now before I get into it, I just want to tell you guys I'm not doing so well. I caught a viral infection recently, so you can probably tell by my throat as well. My throat is just not cooperating with me. This is an important video I wanted to shoot for you guys, but this one is going to be really quick but very important because it's a part of the legalities of running a Shopify business. Now I do have planned several videos in the future, in the upcoming weeks. A video on taxes, a video on Stripe accounts for, let's say, foreign citizens, for even GST in some countries. So there are a lot of videos that I've planned for you guys, but right now I want to just talk about company formation, because I believe that it's not talked about much. Most of the videos on YouTube on Shopify dropshipping will be all about like strategies. Most of my videos are on strategies as well, on how to actually make it big. But we don't get into these boring parts of running a business. But it's very important you understand all of these moving parts of a machinery, because that is what makes up an entire machine, right? I've gotten this question over and over again on my channel, so I just wanted to address this really quickly. Now, when I got started with online marketing, it was way back in 2007. So I've actually been doing this for almost 11 years now. And it was a different time back then, but still, when I'd gotten to a certain revenue stage, when I started making some profits, and about 2 to 3 years after I started doing my freelancing work, I opened up my company and opened up my offices, and then the whole big thing happened. And now I've even opened up a company in the United States, which is an incorporated company, which is actually wholly owned by my private limited company here in India. And that is what I use for my dropshipping business, for my other services as well. So the way I've structured my entire company is that under that one private limited that I formed, all my others, like if I sell softwares, if I sell services, if I sell memberships, digital products, my e-com products, everything is encompassed inside one private limited company. I can add multiple directors. That company has a value. Investors and stakeholders can get on board. So that's a whole different thing. But what about you? What can you do about your Shopify store? Let's say you're getting started and you just want to open up a Shopify store to see really quickly what can you do with it. If you're in the US, then it's really easy for you, because there's a thing called sole proprietorship, which does not take a lot of effort to get into. You can just use DBA, or doing business as, and just with that, you can open up a Shopify store. You don't even need to register a company. You can do that with your own social security number as well, because you own the entire liability. Now, for Indians and other countries, there is sole proprietorship, but the process of opening up a sole proprietorship is a little bit different. Now, before I dive even more into this, please note that I am not a chartered accountant. I am not your legal counsel. I'm just telling you what I've learned through my experience and research. So please understand that what I'm just telling you are the options and choices you have, but there may be more options and choices. For that, you have to actually contact a local chartered accountant or CPA. Now, a sole proprietorship is the easiest way to open up a company, because the entire liability, that is your debts and all your liabilities, are on the owner of that company, which is basically you. If you open up the sole proprietorship, it is the fastest way to get started. You can do that in India as well. Now, apart from all the liability on you as the owner, there are a couple of other drawbacks. Future potential is limited. Adding more partners is not allowed. If you want the company to be acquired at a later stage, that is not allowed. So all of these things come into play. But opening up a sole proprietorship gets you a business checking account or a current account. It also enables you to register for GST, which is sweet, because you need that to run your Facebook ads, especially if you're in India. For some countries, the legality is a little bit less strict with Facebook ads, so you can get started without GST number. But for Indians, you do need a GST number. For that, the quickest way to get started is using a sole proprietorship. Now, I will be releasing a video on GST really soon in the upcoming weeks. I'm actually taking in all the knowledge I can from my chartered accountant, and I plan on interviewing him and getting all the information back to you guys in terms of how you can get started as quickly as possible with your GST number, so that you can start running your Facebook ads and start driving traffic to your Shopify store. Now, here's the important part. Once your Shopify store starts growing, that is when I would recommend you to open up a private limited or an incorporated company. So make it official, guys. But only do that if you're really serious about your business, if you're seeing future potential and you actually want to make it big. Then you want to open up a private limited company, which is basically the equivalent of an incorporated company for Americans. Now, the cool benefits of having a private limited company or an incorporated company is that you of course get a certificate of incorporation and all that, but you also get limited liability. So the liability is not completely on you. You have the option of adding more stakeholders and shareholders. And the biggest part is it allows for the company to have a better corporate structure so that you can have several divisions. I sell my software, services, digital products, e-com products all under that one company. So you can do that as well. So the next steps for you is I strongly suggest you get on a call with somebody who knows this stuff. If you don't know anybody who is local, a chartered accountant who can help you in this, there are others who can help you inside upwork.com. Just go to upwork.com, post a job and post a location and tell them that you're opening up this Shopify dropshipping store. What are the legalities? You want to talk to somebody who has an idea of opening up the company. They'll let you know. Now I know this was short, but I will be creating videos on GST, on Stripe accounts and on taxes in the future. All of this fun stuff, all of this will be covered because I don't want to leave you empty handed. So keep a watch out for those videos. Now I know you probably have a lot of questions about bank accounts and checking accounts and registering a company and addresses to use and whatnot. Listen guys, there are so many more people who are much better versed at all of this than I am. Just pick up the phone and get on a call with one of those legally certified chartered accountants or CPAs. They'll do a far better job than I ever will. I hope this was helpful for you guys. If it was, give me the thumbs up. I do hope to get better soon so that I can actually deliver some awesome content to you guys. The FB ad stage 2 video is coming this Monday. So if you're waiting for that, then please hold your horses. And until next time, okay, tata, bye bye.